In this episode, we journey to the southwestern part of Santorini, Greece, to explore the historic village of Akrotiri. Known for its fascinating ancient history, dramatic volcanic landscapes, and breathtaking views, Akrotiri reveals a very different side of the island. We'll explore its world-famous archaeological site, discover the striking scenery of its colorful beaches, and enjoy panoramic views from the historic lighthouse. Join us as we uncover the history, natural beauty, and unique character of Akrotiri. Nestled on the southwestern side of Santorini, Akrotiri is a peaceful village and one of the island's most historically significant areas. Surrounded by striking volcanic landscapes, traditional whitewashed houses, and beautiful views across the Aegean, it is best known for the nearby archaeological site of Akrotiri, where a remarkable Bronze Age settlement was preserved beneath layers of volcanic material for thousands of years. Away from the busier towns of Fira and Iya, Akrotiri offers a quieter side of Santorini, with nearby highlights including the dramatic Red Beach, the historic Akrotiri Lighthouse, and the rugged coastal scenery of the island's southwest. On our final stay in Santorini, we were based at the Moonlight Hotel in Aegean Sea, very close to Santorini Airport. The hotel sits on the eastern side of the island, just a short distance from the coast and around 1 kilometer from the airport. From here, we set off by car towards Akrotiri on the southwestern side of Santorini. The drive from the Moonlight Hotel to Akrotiri takes roughly 25 to 30 minutes, covering about 15 kilometers depending on the exact route and traffic. It is an easy drive overall, but as you get closer to Akrotiri, some stretches become narrower and more winding, The route gradually shifts from the flatter eastern side of Santorini into more rugged volcanic scenery. As we left the quieter eastern coast behind, the scenery gradually changed, taking us through more open landscapes and traditional villages. The drive gave us another chance to experience the island beyond the busy streets of Fira and Iya. Along the way, we passed through Santorini's volcanic countryside, with views opening towards the caldera and surrounding hills in different sections of the journey. As we moved further south, the roads became quieter and the landscape increasingly rugged. Akrotiri feels noticeably more peaceful than the island's main tourist centers, making the drive itself part of the experience. Our first destination was the famous archaeological site of Akrotiri, before continuing on to explore Red Beach, the village, and the historic lighthouse. After several days traveling around Santorini, this final road trip was the perfect way to discover one more very different side of the island. Our first stop is the archaeological site of Akrotiri, sometimes described as the Pompeii of the Aegean. Far more than a collection of ruins, Akrotiri was once one of the most important urban centers and ports of the prehistoric Aegean, flourishing during the Bronze Age and maintaining trade connections with Crete, mainland Greece, Cyprus, Syria, and Egypt. Towards the end of the 17th century BC, severe earthquakes forced the inhabitants to abandon the settlement. A major volcanic eruption followed, burying the town beneath layers of volcanic material and preserving its buildings and many everyday objects for thousands of years. Today, The site offers an extraordinary glimpse into life in the prehistoric Cyclades more than 3,500 years ago. Walking through the archaeological site of Akrotiri beneath its impressive modern protective shelter, you begin to appreciate just how advanced this prehistoric society was. The site reveals remarkably preserved multi-storey buildings, large clay storage jars known as pithoi, stone-paved streets and squares, and an elaborate drainage system that demonstrates the sophistication of the settlement. Many of Akrotiri's famous wall paintings and other important finds are now displayed at the Museum of Prehistoric Thera in Fira, where they offer an even deeper insight into life on ancient Santorini. Walking through Akrotiri is an extraordinary experience, giving you the feeling of stepping back more than 3,500 years into the past. Now let's explore Akrotiri's incredible coastline. One of the most famous spots is Red Beach, or Kokini Paralia, known for its striking red volcanic cliffs that rise dramatically above the dark shoreline. The contrast between the deep red rock, black volcanic sand, and blue Aegean Sea creates one of the most unusual landscapes in Santorini. The approach involves a short, uneven rocky path, so sturdy footwear is recommended. Nearby is White Beach, surrounded by towering pale cliffs and dark pebbles. It is most commonly reached by boat from the Akrotiri and Red Beach area, making the journey along this dramatic volcanic coastline part of the experience. Beyond the beaches, take time to explore the modern village of Akrotiri, a traditional Cycladic settlement with narrow winding lanes, whitewashed houses, and colorful bougainvillea. At the highest part of the village stands the historic Castelli of Akrotiri, a medieval fortified settlement. Within it is the old defensive tower known as La Ponta, perched above the village and offering beautiful views across the surrounding landscape and towards the caldera. Next, we continue our journey towards Akrotiri Lighthouse, located at the far southwestern end of Santorini. The drive to Akrotiri Lighthouse is an experience in itself. The narrow, winding road takes us through Santorini's rugged southwestern landscape, with beautiful views opening up across the caldera, the dramatic coastline, and the vast Aegean Sea along the way. the southwestern edge of Santorini stands the historic Akrotiri Lighthouse, commonly known as Pharos. Standing on a dramatic cliff above the Aegean Sea, it is considered one of the most beautiful lighthouses in the Cyclades and one of the earlier lighthouses built in Greece. The lighthouse first began operating in 1892, having been constructed by a French company, and its square tower rises around 10 meters above the keeper's building. Originally powered by petroleum, it was switched off during the Second World War and returned to service in 1945. It was electrified in 1983 and became fully automated in 1988, continuing to operate today. The surrounding cliffs are also one of Santorini's most peaceful places to watch the sunset, offering sweeping views across the Aegean and the island's volcanic landscape. Santorini's official tourism site specifically recommends Akrotiri Lighthouse as a more intimate sunset viewing location. With its whitewashed building standing against the deep blue sea and rugged cliffs, it is also a wonderful spot for photography and a beautiful place to end a day exploring Akrotiri. For an authentic taste of Santorini, we stopped at Aeolos Tavern in Akrotiri, a relaxed local restaurant where traditional Greek flavors, fresh ingredients, and warm hospitality come together. Set against beautiful island scenery, it was the perfect place to slow down, enjoy a leisurely meal, and experience a more traditional side of Santorini's culinary culture. Our meal was unforgettable. We began with complimentary starters of croutons, cherry tomato, cheese, and olives, followed by crispy and flavorful tomato croquettes, tender stuffed squid overflowing with feta and herbs, and a generous portion of seafood pasta packed with fresh squid. The view from Aeolos Tavern was one of the highlights of our lunch. From the restaurant, we could enjoy beautiful panoramic views across Santorini's caldera and the Aegean Sea, creating a wonderful backdrop while we ate. It's especially known for its views later in the day, when the changing light makes the scenery even more impressive. The meal was finished with a delightful complimentary dessert. Overall, Aeolos Tavern was a wonderful place to stop for lunch in Akrotiri. The combination of delicious Greek food, generous portions, friendly hospitality, and beautiful views made the experience especially memorable. It was the perfect place to relax and enjoy a taste of Santorini before continuing our journey. On our last day in Santorini, we stayed at the Moonlight Hotel. Its location near the airport was incredibly convenient for our early morning flight, taking the stress out of our departure. It was a comfortable and practical choice to wrap up our amazing Greek adventure. From the remarkable Bronze Age settlement preserved beneath volcanic material to the dramatic red cliffs of Red Beach and the peaceful sunsets at Akrotiri Lighthouse, Akrotiri offers a fascinating experience away from Santorini's busier towns. It is a place where extraordinary history, volcanic landscapes, and quiet charm come together. This brings our journey through Greece to an end, but we'll soon be back with more adventures and videos from other countries. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share it with others. And don't forget to subscribe for more travel stories along the way.